Hello everybody, Jet here, and today something a bit different. I'm going to be playing a bit of Humankind on OpenDev. This is a game being made by Amplitude, I believe it is, makers of Endless Space and Endless Legends. Very early access. Links to all the information about it are down in the bottom. Basically, I've got access to a thing they've got called OpenDev, where they're giving people access to small scenarios over the next few weeks to basically try the game in various ways and gather feedback on it for the final product. This is the first one they've released, called The Towers of Babylon. Discovery, small steps, growth. Standing at the center of civilization, Babylon was, and always will be one of the greatest cities the world has ever seen. It is your turn to write a chapter in its glorious history. How will you be remembered? So this is their first little scenario, and I'm going to jump. I'm going to click here to jump straight in. I'd have clicked the other place, but that's the point of this. This is all pre-warned, guys. This is early access, open dev, pre-alpha version. So it's not even a finished game at the moment. There's still a lot of stuff to be added. So expect things to not be, expect there to be bugs and things potentially. Though I suspect they'll have made this as polished as possible. And here we go. So, Towers of Babylon. Let me tell you of the story of this glorious city. How it began, how it expanded, how it thrived. Long ago, Babylon was little more than a dusty square and a smattering of market stalls, but its people had big dreams. Grow Babylon, explore its environs, and settle new lands. Expand and fortify the city. The fate of Babylon is in your hands. So my objective, raise a great city of many souls, protected by many armies, whose influence stretches into new lands. Understood. Now, I have not played this at all. I've had a chat with somebody who's played a little bit, but I have not played at all, so this is completely unknown to me, so please bear with me while we're doing it. Okay, AWSD don't work, but S&D do. But yeah, let's have a look. So, fairly standard, telling me who I am, my income, obviously. Something over there it wants me to go look at. Discoveries can be made by the first army coming here. I guess we want to be sending an army that way. And what's this? Salt! Ah, so your army's built up by multiple things. So let's send a scout up that way. Animal remains, +5 science. Ooh, copper. And let's head that way then next. Let's look at my city. So, infrastructure. Within the construction lists as well as units and extensions, you'll also find infrastructures. Each city can only build one of these special buildings, and they are not placed on the map, but they will directly improve the city. They interact with the quarters and other game entities in unique ways. Read their description and plan your construction accordingly. First, let's build one of the infrastructures. By left-clicking on its illustration. So, I'm assuming these are the infrastructures then? Astronomy house. Food per researchers and science. Farmers' quarters. Food, which is always good. Production. So industry. I'm probably going to go for that, because industry is always a very good thing in these games early on. Millstone. Plus food for number of territories. Extra money. Sabur Sakwazi. Levy recruits. Okay, that's the thingy. Infrastructure. So they're the only two infrastructures. There we go. So millstone, food per territory, or money per territory. Ooh. Food for faster growth, I think. Construction queue. When an infrastructure, an extension, or even a unit has been selected. So obviously these all extensions, I think, are like districts. We'll see. Has been selected. They are put into a construction queue. Each construction takes several turns to be completed and needs industry to be built. Notice you can always buy out a construction if you don't want to wait. Understood. Ah, did I just buy it out? Buy out with money. There we go. I think that means it'll be done next turn. And no research. So, fairly standard. Let's have a look at the tech tree. So it's fairly standard tech tree from the looks of it. Obviously, early access, guys, so not likely to be the full thing. Clear forest, lumberyard, archers, horses, or research. They're all going to take 7 turns. Warriors and palisades. Let's go for warriors and city defense. Not that I think I need them in for a playthrough, but it's what I would generally. I'm not going to play this like I know anything, if you see what I mean. Let's keep you moving.
Over this way.
Up here, there we go. An animal lair. This is a lair. Destroy it and you will stop the associated animal from spawning. You can ransack it with an army on an adjacent tile. Understood. Claim territory? What's this sanctuary? And let's have a look back at my city. I thought I bought this out. Ah, there we go. Right, I'm going to go for a maker's quarter. I get free there, but I also get food. I have been told they kind of get adjacency bonuses. I don't want to build down there yet, so I'll build one here. Which is +9. Wow. Because obviously production means I can build more and expand my city more. Can I just get right click? There we go. Do I want to just auto claim this territory? I'm not sure how this works. So found a new outpost on any neutral territory. Consumes the army's movement points. There we go. Ah, I can't afford to because I spent my money. There we go.
Off we go.
Let's go have a look at this. Oh, is it split up into territory? Ah, interesting. So the map is already split into territories from the looks of it. Oh god, that's a mammoth.
Follow me.
Ransack. Move to a lair. The army can ransack. Note, ransacking might last a few turns. Be warned if this lair is guarded. Let's ransack it. What could go wrong? Ransack done. Okay. Build an outpost. It's telling me to build an outpost now. So, with this army action, you can set up an outpost on unclaimed territory. One without any city or outpost already in it. In future, this outpost can become a city. Okay. Oh, and it tells me what's around it. So there, food and production. Lots of production. That seems like a good spot. There's production up there. Potentially in the future. There we go. I like that. And it takes over that territory. And they're already done, so you already get... That's quite nice. You don't end up with that horrible random sprawl.
Follow me.
Can I split the army? Would I want to split the army? City defense. With the advent of permanent settlements, thought naturally turns to security and defense. Interesting. Unit selection. Ah, there we go. It's listening to me, guys. Through the army panel, you can use all the army actions that at least one unit is able to do. But you can also manage the units one by one and use their own unit actions. Select the unit by left-clicking on it and click on another unit and we'll add it to that selection. Yeah. This contains a single unit, but is still using one of your empire's generals. To be able to keep creating units without suffering from a money upkeep cost due to insufficient generals, you can merge your armies. Move an army onto another's tile. If the total units of both armies is less than or equal to the unit slot limit, both armies will be merged and become one. So there we go. Nice and simple actually. Oh, I've got to pick another tack. They're all slightly quicker than bronze working castle. Let's get myself some archers. I have enough money to build another. Oh, it's 45 now.
Come over
Let's
here.
go look over this way. I see animals! Okay, so we've built the production district. I can build some better troops. Or some palisades. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Ah, there we go. I'm going to grab another production because the bonuses from having them together. And it means other things will get better later on. I always do that in these sorts of games. I go very heavily into sort of production buildings. Or industry buildings here. I assume that's... I'm assuming industry is what's used to make things. I could be completely wrong there. Ooh, a science place. Let's go build that outpost there. It could be a science as well then, and we claim the territory. I like the way the territories are predefined. That's quite nice, because it kind of stops that annoying border gore you get with in other games like this, where people can kind of slot cities in around you. Let's go attack the deer. Confrontation phase. You've engaged an enemy in battle. If this was a mistake, you can click retreat. Ah! If you do, your army will move automatically using its maximum movement points. I'm actually going to retreat. I'm not actually happy for my scouts to be attacking there. And they run away their maximum points. Okay. I'll get some actual military units to fight off the evil deer soon. Oh god, we're being swarmed by deer. Okay.
Right.
You can head that way. Carpentry! Now we can make some archers.
Come over here.
An old horde. I want to move back there to that sanctuary to deal with that. How is my city doing? Ooh. Outpost relocation, an artisan quarter, or city creation. What's an artisan quarter do? Special craftsman harvest. Yeah. Outpost management. Once you've created an outpost in a territory where it's located, it's considered claimed and belongs to you. No one else can create an outpost there unless an opponent has open borders with you. They can no longer lawfully set foot inside there either. If for some reason you are not satisfied with the position of the outpost, you can relocate it somewhere else in the territory. You can also develop it into a city, enabling resource gathering infrastructure, construction and military production. But be aware, cities cannot be relocated. In both cases, the other operations can take several turns. Okay. These have range. I want a warrior to start with. Can I queue? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, need to pick some more research. Watchtower. Let's get that. That looks to be something which ups my outposts. Gonna get some warriors out. In fact, I'm gonna get one warrior and one archer to start with. Oh, it's another infrastructure. Ah. So once felled from nearby trees. Not quite sure what that means, but I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment.
Come over here.
I definitely don't want to. We're ransacking there. I definitely don't want to fight the elephants.
Not in this world.
I want to hold here for now. Sentry, so they'll just hold there until I tell them to do something else, I assume. As I've had a city near there, I'd get benefits from that, whereas I'm getting it from copper, the tech one. My ransack was successful. Here. Volunteers! Ah, some warriors. Generals are represented to represent the challenge of logistical support for your armies. Your empire has a limited number of generals. There we go. So administrators, they're there for you. Unlike administrators, generals are automatically assigned to an army on creation. A general will also be automatically unassigned if its army is if it is destroyed or merged. If the number of available generals falls below to 0, each subsequent leaderless army will incur a monetary cost. This cost increases with each passing turn, so beware. The stock of generals can be increased via technologies or traits. Cool. Let's go fight the elephants. Confirm. Oh, deployment phase. You can move anywhere you want on... you can move your unit anywhere you want on your side of the battlefield. This is a good moment to use the terrain. Elevation will give you better vision and combat strength bonuses. Forest tiles reduce range damage. Rivers decrease combat strength of all units fighting on them. Okay. I want my warriors forward. Can I move this? No. End deployment. There we go. Attack! Ah, that's quite cool.
That's not possible.
Battle round. Note, you can end the round any time by left clicking on the button. You can also activate or deactivate auto battle mode. Okay. Understood. So it is a mammoth because it's got hair. Oh, why did I attack with that unit? That was foolish.
Only in the mind's eye.
I think we got this. There we go. We bravely slaughtered the defenseless animals. That's That's quite cool. I like that. Victory! The battle has ended. The outcome is already visible. But if you want to learn more details, left-click on this panel. So it just gives me a breakdown of what happened. No units destroyed, lost some health and some strength. Obviously they lost everything. Cool. God, this is a big map, actually. Considering it's meant to be small. Masonry, with the ability to hew rocks into precise blocks held together with mortar, buildings can last centuries instead of years, transforming the character of cities. My gorgeous city here. Look, we've got little animals running around the place. Is that a lion? Ha! Is it running? It is! I go near it and it starts running. That's cool. I had been seeing people saying it. We've got some people in here who I'm now pestering as their god up above. God, we got little animals and giant ones. That's kind of scary. Nice. More animal remains. Okay, oh, that's pretty. I want to select this army I've got. Let's go build there, because that is such a pretty looking location for an outpost. What do I want for my city? Watchtower. Standing tall over cities, watchtowers not only increase vision, but also allow soldiers to be better coordinated. Detection range, combat strength, and vision. That's a city, straight city thing. I think I'm going to grab another scout or two just to get exploring to start with. Let's get calendar for the tech boost. There we go. What is that? Crater. Which provides quite nice things, actually.
Over this way.
And it's the city. Oh, right, wrong way around. I thought I was selecting the unit rather than the city there. There we go. Old Horde as well. Cool. Oh, we've got horses down there. Let's do a lumberyard for an infrastructure to buff us up. That's for clearing stuff. Calendar. Okay, so we've unlocked calendar. Extension construction. Now your city is set up in a territory. The territory's borders are painted on your empire's colours, and the extensions can be built in this territory. Quarters will expand the exploited area of your city and increase the production. Okay, yeah, we've kind of already been doing that, and we kind of got that. So quarters are like districts, maybe? You've chosen a scientist culture. Now you have access to special action, science. Let's click on one of your cities to learn how to use it. Okay. Scientist affinity. Your special affinity is available as a scientist culture. You can order any of your cities to have a special science focus on science production. If you left click on this action, a city will stop producing industry and money and instead convert 50% of the original production into science. This focus on science lasts for 5 turns, and after that you'll be able to return the city to normal again. Okay. Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Let's explore down this way. Maybe I should have gone near there. Ooh, we've got some animals to fight.
Charge! Only in the mind's eye.
I don't think this one's going to be difficult. Oh, my city is no longer growing. That's not good. Resource deposit. This element indicates... Oh, that's the horses. Indicates the location of a resource deposit. A resource deposit can be exploited by an output, by a city or an outpost in the same territory. There are 2 types of resources: strategic resources with a grey icon, used as prerequisites for some constructibles, and luxury resources with a yellow icon, provide economic bonuses. Okay, we can mouse over to see what they do. Oh, that's what that means. Nope. And is that moving it there? I want to see what that does. So we're doing an artisan craftsman on there, which is going to exploit that. I think it's just, yeah, they're literally just there building on that. That's cool. Domestication. Get ourselves some nice tame horses. And horsemanship. So scout cavalry, that sounds good. I want to exploit that so I can use it.
I'm on it. Acknowledged.
I like the different terrains.
Over this way.
Yeah, what's up there?
Follow me.
Can't quite afford to do that. I am a bit skint at the moment because my city's on a science focus. We'll split these guys out and go that way. So I want to see what's the other side of here. Old Horde again, another sanctuary. Raid that for a bit of money. Obviously, if there were creatures there. What's that? Mercury. Ooh.
Off we go.
Animal remains. Go pick a new tech. Irrigation, which gives us more institutions, investitures. I can't remember the word. Let's grab that one. Because I think we are needing some growth. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So we've got stability, which is defines the political stability. Okay. Obviously, food stagnated, production's that, money is, yeah, they're all quite. And you can choose a policy. Ah. So I could move myself into a growth policy, but I'm going to stick with a balance, which will basically affect which one is prioritised. Of course, makes sense. I'm burning through tech now. Fishing.
Over
Let's
this
head
way.
there.
Will do. Let's go.
Lots of
All
stuff
together.
there. Retreat. I don't want to fight them at the moment. We've unlocked fishing, which I guess is useful for anywhere down on the sea, like here. Ooh, that's a lot of food. All there, though. Plus 8 food. There we go. Not that I can get anything yet, because we're in the science mode, which is really messing us up. So I want to get that turned off.
Follow me.
Ooh, coffee.
Let's do it.
Loads of things to find. Carcass.
You ask too much.
There's a wheel. Can I unscience my city now? God damn. Okay, so that's now off, so I'm actually building things. A buyout with population. Oh, that's brutal. I can spend my population to buy things. Unlocks Pentacana ships.
Come over here. Let's go.
Cool. Game ends in 8 turns. Let's try and build another city then. If I get a chance to.
Over this way.
Run away!
Follow me. Yes, sir.
So obviously this is just for very early writing. A lot of these texts are getting quite tricky to get. I quite like the way you expand with outposts and things. I want to try and build a city and get one up going next term. In our beautiful spot here, we'll build ourselves a city. Should take 3 turns to build.
Understood.
And those outposts do seem to get more expensive. I'm not sure if it's due to distance away or... Extra science.
Follow me. Come over here.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. Obviously, we've got lots of different terrain types here. So obviously, for more sort of arid areas, more. This looks more. Oh, traffic is the word for it, but it's nice, sort of temperate forests. This is more lush. It's quite temperate looking again. Plains. Again, more sort of arid and jungly territory here. And Babylon's kind of an arid area, which works. Oh, it's very pretty. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It is very pretty looking, however. I'm annoyed I did that. I get the science focus is a nice thing, but it kind of stilted what I was doing a bit, so yeah. The districts, I like the way the districts seem to have adjacency bonuses. That's quite cool.
Over this way.
Let's burn out this sanctuary. You guys can go fight those deer. Ooh, I want to go north because that looks to be very snowy up there. And obviously we have the height on them here, which gives us buffs as well, doesn't it, from what they were saying. So yeah, from high ground, +4 strength. That's nice.
Nope.
Is that their lair there?
No.
I can't
Get
attack
it.
there because it's too high.
Uh-uh.
Ah, that's nice because it's too high. It's a cliff.
You ask too much.
Poor dear. Where's the auto fight button? No, it did say there was an auto fight button, but I couldn't see it. I do like that. There are definitely going to be armies set up so you can just defend.
Yes.
There we go.
Come over here.
What was doing? 2 idle armies. So there you go, we've got snow down here. Marble. Interesting. There is almost a city. Let's split these guys up to see if we can find different things.
Off we
And
go.
kind of tundra here. Unit veterancy. Within your army, at least one of your units is considered a veteran, indicated by the star on its illustration. There are 3 levels of veterancy. Each level adds combat strength to the bonus unit. A veterancy level unit is increased when defeating other units, as you know, kind of what you'd expect. Animal barns. Ooh, so lots of extra food. That's city buildings. So the square ones are city buildings, whereas these are quarters. But I've got the maximum amount of quarters I can have with my research level. Feast. Repeatable. It basically gives you extra food. Cool. Unit construction. From your cities, you can create military units. We've already done that. But I made another city, didn't I? Dilbat here. There we go. A market quarter. No, I want a food farm quarter. Ooh, that'd be... Oh, I can do it up there. That's nice up there and gets lots of bonuses. Unadministered. There is no administrator assigned to this city, so its production is diminished. There is an administrator available in the resource banner at the top left. Left click it to assign. Otherwise, unlock more through technologies. Okay. Assign. There we go. And now we're down to 0. Cool. But that makes the city more efficient. So you can go over it, it just kind of affects it. That's nice. So stability, influence. Influence, I believe, is a very important thing. Harbour construction. You're able to build a harbour. Harbours exploit coastal tiles within 2 radius and create synergies with market quarters. They are also required to build ships and act as a naval spawn point. Harbours can only be built on coastal tiles, water tiles, where you can see the seabed. Okay. It's not really a sea, but I'll build it there anyway. A new event has occurred. Sins of the Father. Ooh. The birth of writing has permitted word of your great deeds to be recorded and disseminated among the people, but it has also allowed a person's debts to be tallied. In the past, a person's debts died with them. Now they are inherited by their offspring. However, in the new city of Dilbat, the political leadership wishes to strike these debts from the record for anybody who makes the city their home. What should they do? Sent. The Empire will take on the debt of any citizen who comes and make Dilbat their home, so they get extra citizens, which is quite nice. Denied. Those owed will be happy to hear their interest-paying monies are still due. Prosperous on Dilbat. Oh, so they get more money and restrict. In the interest of fairness, only those with small debts will be given the right to settle. No, we will assent. I want more people. Grow the city faster. I am at negative a lot of money. That's not good. Ooh. I am the first to discover Danko Desert. Which is this awesome looking place here.
Let's go.
So that's ocean and that's not.
Let's go.
Keeping an eye out.
4 turns left. Doesn't really matter what research I select, I'm not getting another one. So there's all these eras which I've not reached yet, and I don't think I'm going to get a chance. Next one is classical. Obviously these things will appear. The way it works, I believe from what I was seeing earlier, is each era, so you don't stay as Babylon. When you go to another next era, you will select a new culture to be part of in that area. A game of prophecy, with the Empire thriving, a new game hailing from a foreign land beguiles the population. Everywhere you go, the distinctive game board and pieces are catching your eye. Insisting on a public demonstration, you play the game under the instruction of your palace court. But the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy became clear. You are fated to lose everything. What will you do? Silence. The prophecy is spread. The results could be devastating. Every witness should be paid off. Let the people gossip. The prophecy will soon be proved false. Or heed, we must listen and prepare for worse. Overlook. So defiant in Babylon.
Follow me. Will do.
You guys can keep exploring north. Still quite a lot of map I've not actually managed to explore. That's quite cool. I should have just left them all on goddamn auto-explore. I didn't realise there was an auto-explore option there, I'll be brutally honest. Keep heading north. Ooh, this is brutal looking territory.
Follow me.
Loads of stuff to find still. Curiosity collected. New knowledge. A ruined shrine. Ooh.
Come over here.
Game ends in one turn, so... Ooh, volcano! I found a volcano.
Will do.
Cool.
Come over here.
Right. Will do.
Off we go.
There we go. So that was very interesting. I've taken the exact amount of time it suggested the scenario would take.
Hi, it's me again, back to say just a few words. First and most obviously, thank you for playing. We really hope you enjoyed it. Again, keep in mind that this is just a glimpse of what the full game will have to offer. The scenario you just played was specifically designed for OpenDev. Now, if you have time, we would really appreciate hearing your feedback. The game designers have put together a list of questions that would help us make Humankind the very best historical strategy game. If you're interested in hearing more about this, come join the community on Games Together. Thanks again for playing, and thank you for leaving your mark on Humankind.
Okay, well, obviously they had a little intro at the start before you guys joined, again, with all that. But this is very, very early alpha, so it's quite bare bones still. And actually, I really quite enjoyed it. There is the basis of something very interesting here, which I will definitely be playing more of. If I get access to other scenarios, I will be playing them as well. I am going to go through the feedback. I'm not going to be doing that with you watching because, obviously, but having worked in computer games as well, guys, feedback like this is actually really, really useful for them. So if you do get access to OpenDev, which is linked down in the description, sign up for it for a chance to get access to stuff like this. It's really, really worth doing. Because basically, it's quite fun. Even if you just play it once, and I'll probably give it a few more goes to really explore it a bit more, or potentially offline. But yeah, it's really interesting, and it gives you a real insight into how they're thinking and things. But it's really key to give your feedback, because that really helps design the game. Because when you're designing a game, it's very easy to design a feature. I mean, I was QA, quality assurance, but it's very easy to be given a feature and you've been told, you know, you've been in meetings with this feature which is being designed, and it's being put together, and you're there and you're hyped for it because it sounds cool and it's done, and it goes in and you test it, and you're testing. You've been heavily involved in that process, even as a QA tester. So it's very easy to not see why it's not fun. If you see what I mean, it's always find the fun is a big thing. Actual designers will say in games. So it's very easy for them not to find the fun when they're designing games and things, or to think the fun is there, but actually it's not. So feedback from things like this is critical to making games better. So if you do it, I would strongly suggest clicking that, give us your feedback button, and going through it like I'm about to do when I finish this video. As always, thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you have enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to my channel, obviously, please feel free to pop comments down below. Let me know what you think of Humankind, if you're looking forward to it or not. All the usual things. There is a link to my Discord down there. Also, a big thank you to my patrons, because you make me doing videos possible. Really help with that as well. And again, there is a link to my Patreon down in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys.